The Stoics believed that a man's essence is reflected in his presence. But in today's world, presence isn't just about philosophy, it's about what women notice the moment you walk into the room. And believe me, they notice. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly what catches her attention first and how to make sure it works in your favor. We're diving into the top things women always notice about men right away, backed by psychology and practical insights. Stick around because these might surprise you, and mastering them could change the way women perceive you forever. If you're ready to turn their heads for all the right reasons, watch until the end, hit the like button, subscribe for more episodes, and share your story in the comments. Let's get into it. Chapter 1. Your appearance and attractiveness. Women notice how you present yourself almost instantly, often before you even speak a word. Grooming, cleanliness, and style are non-negotiables in making a strong first impression. They notice if your hair is neatly trimmed, your nails are clean, and your clothes fit properly. These details signal effort, self-respect, and attention to detail, qualities that are universally attractive. Your style doesn't need to be flashy or expensive, it simply needs to look intentional. A well-fitted blazer, crisp jeans, clean sneakers, or even a simple leather watch can elevate your appearance significantly. The key is that each element should look like it was chosen with care. Women also pay attention to fragrances. A subtle, clean scent, not overpowering, but noticeable, can linger in their minds long after you've left the room. It's one of those small details that can make you unforgettable. Psychologically, these small but significant aspects tap into a woman's subconscious preference for men who appear well put together, organized, and dependable. It's not just about physical attraction, your appearance communicates much more. When you're polished and presentable, it suggests that you're someone who has his life in order. This gives her the impression that you'll extend that same care and effort into other aspects of your relationship. Beyond physical grooming, posture and body language also play a significant role. Standing tall, maintaining eye contact, and offering a genuine smile amplify your attractiveness exponentially. These nonverbal cues speak volumes about your confidence and self-esteem, making you even more appealing. Furthermore, being consistent in your presentation matters. Women value consistency because it builds trust. Showing up with the same level of care each time you meet signals that your attention to detail isn't just a one-time act, it's part of who you are. This reliability is not only comforting, but also incredibly attractive, as it reflects a stable and dependable character. When your appearance communicates that you've taken time to prepare yourself, it sets a tone of respect, not just for yourself, but for her as well. It tells her that you value her presence enough to show up as your best self. This mutual respect lays the foundation for meaningful connections and sparks an attraction that goes far beyond surface-level impressions. Chapter 2. How manly you are. Masculinity transcends mere physical traits. It's an intricate blend of confidence, charisma, and an undeniable presence. Women are highly attuned to the way a man carries himself, and they notice if you exude purpose and intention. A man with a clear sense of direction and ambition radiates stability and strength, qualities that are deeply attractive on both a conscious and subconscious level. Confidence acts as a magnet, drawing attention effortlessly. It's in the way you stand tall, maintain steady eye contact, and speak with clarity and conviction. These subtle behaviors convey that you're comfortable in your skin and capable of facing the world head-on. However, being manly doesn't equate to arrogance. It's about striking a balance between self-assuredness and approachability. Women notice when your confidence feels authentic, rooted in your values and experiences rather than superficial bravado. Masculinity also shines through in how you navigate life's challenges. Stoic philosophy offers timeless lessons in self-mastery, teaching that true strength lies in controlling your emotions and staying composed under pressure. This mastery is evident in how you respond to adversity or handle social interactions. For example, a calm and measured demeanor during a heated discussion or a thoughtful approach to problem-solving signals emotional maturity, a trait women find highly appealing. Physical presence plays a role, but it's less about how you look and more about how you carry yourself. A firm handshake, an assertive stance, or even the way you enter a room can make an immediate impression. Women notice these cues as they suggest a man who is comfortable in his own skin and unafraid to take up space. Even subtle actions, like holding your ground in a conversation or maintaining relaxed but intentional body language, project an aura of strength and self-possession. Ambition and purpose are other hallmarks of masculinity that women quickly pick up on. A man who knows what he wants and works diligently toward it is inherently attractive. Ambition doesn't have to mean climbing the corporate ladder. It could be a passion for art, a commitment to self-improvement, or a vision for the kind of life you want to lead. Women notice when you're driven, as it signals a sense of stability and forward momentum. This drive is especially captivating when it's paired with humility and a willingness to share your aspirations openly. Your ability to protect and uphold your boundaries is another key indicator of masculinity. Women notice how you handle yourself in situations where your values or time are challenged. Do you stand firm without being aggressive? Do you communicate your needs with clarity and respect? These moments reveal the depth of your character and your ability to maintain control over your life. A man who respects his own boundaries also respects the boundaries of others, which fosters trust and admiration. Masculinity also encompasses emotional resilience. Women notice how you react to setbacks. Do you crumble under pressure or rise to the occasion with grace? A man who can maintain his composure even when things don't go as planned demonstrates a rare kind of strength. This doesn't mean suppressing your emotions, rather, it's about channeling them constructively. For instance, expressing vulnerability in a way that feels grounded and sincere shows emotional depth, which women deeply value. Charisma, often seen as a blend of charm and magnetism, is another facet of being manly. It's not about dominating the conversation or always being the center of attention, but rather about creating a sense of warmth and connection. Women notice when you make them feel at ease, engage them with genuine interest, and bring energy into the interaction. Charisma is less about performance and more about authenticity, being fully present and responsive in the moment. The way you handle responsibility also speaks volumes about your masculinity. Women notice men who take ownership of their actions and commitments. Whether it's being punctual, following through on promises, or stepping up when others depend on you, these behaviors signal reliability. A man who embraces responsibility without complaint or excuses demonstrates a maturity that is both rare and compelling. Masculinity is also about balance, knowing when to lead and when to follow. Women notice men who can take charge when the situation calls for it, but who are equally comfortable supporting and uplifting others. This dynamic interplay between strength and humility creates an aura of trustworthiness. For example, offering to take the lead in planning a date while being attentive to her preferences shows initiative while respecting her input. Lastly, humor and playfulness are often overlooked aspects of masculinity. Women notice men who can make them laugh, not just because humor is attractive, but because it reveals confidence and an ability to navigate life's lighter moments. Playful banter, delivered with a twinkle in your eye, adds a layer of charm to your interactions. This balance of seriousness and fun keeps things dynamic and engaging, further enhancing your appeal. In summary, being manly isn't about adhering to outdated stereotypes or trying to project an image of unyielding toughness. It's about embracing your authenticity and embodying qualities like confidence, ambition, and emotional strength. Women notice when these traits are displayed naturally, without pretense or effort. By cultivating a sense of purpose, mastering your emotions, and carrying yourself with quiet confidence, you not only exude masculinity, but also create a lasting impression that resonates on a deeper level. Chapter 3: Personality and Humor. Your personality is your calling card, the aspect of you that lingers in someone's mind long after the conversation ends. Among all the qualities that define a memorable personality, humor stands out as one of the most magnetic and universally appealing traits. Women are instinctively drawn to men who can make them laugh. It's a reflection of intelligence, creativity, and emotional warmth. Humor has a unique ability to bridge gaps and create shared experiences. A well-timed joke or a playful tease can transform a mundane conversation into something unforgettable. It injects a sense of ease and joy into the interaction, making both of you feel more connected. Women notice men who can use humor to break down barriers, diffuse awkwardness, or simply brighten their day. This ability signals not only confidence, but also a knack for making life's moments more enjoyable. But humor isn't about trying too hard or turning every moment into a stand-up routine. Women are quick to sense when humor feels forced or insincere. The most attractive kind of humor is effortless and situational. It arises naturally from the interaction or the environment you're both in. Whether it's a witty observation about something happening around you or a playful response to something she said, organic humor shows that you're present and engaged in the moment. A strong personality doesn't mean being the loudest or most dominant presence in the room. True charisma lies in striking a balance between engaging and listening. Women notice how you adapt to the vibe of a situation, whether it's keeping things light and fun at a casual gathering or being genuinely empathetic during a deeper conversation. This ability to read the room and respond appropriately showcases emotional intelligence, a trait women find incredibly appealing. Your personality is also reflected in how you make others feel. Women pay attention to your demeanor. Are you approachable and warm, or do you come across as cold and distant? A friendly, open attitude makes people feel comfortable and valued in your presence. This isn't just about how you treat her, it's about how you interact with everyone around you. Women notice how you speak to waitstaff, friends, family, and even strangers. Treating others with respect and kindness signals a strong character, which adds depth to your personality. Another critical aspect of personality is self-awareness. Women are drawn to men who know themselves well, those who can laugh at their own mistakes and aren't afraid to show vulnerability when appropriate. Being able to poke fun at yourself in a light-hearted way demonstrates confidence and humility. For example, if something doesn't go as planned, a quick, witty remark about the mishap can turn an awkward moment into an endearing one. Playfulness is another key element. Women love men who can bring a sense of spontaneity and fun to interactions. Whether it's turning a routine activity into a mini-adventure or finding a way to make her laugh during a stressful moment, playfulness signals that you don't take life too seriously and can help her see the brighter side of things. This creates a sense of shared excitement and keeps the connection lively and dynamic. Beyond humor and playfulness, women notice how you handle different aspects of a conversation. For instance, can you transition seamlessly between joking about something light-hearted and discussing something more profound? This versatility makes your personality multidimensional, which is far more engaging than someone who sticks to a single tone. Women appreciate men who can match the depth of a conversation to the mood of the moment, showing that they're attuned to emotional cues. Authenticity is another cornerstone of an attractive personality. Women can sense when someone is putting on a facade or trying to impress through superficial means. True charm comes from being unapologetically yourself, flaws and all. If you're naturally introverted, there's no need to pretend to be the life of the party. Instead, let your quiet confidence and thoughtful insights shine through. Similarly, if you're naturally outgoing, channel that energy into creating an inclusive and welcoming atmosphere. Your sense of humor and personality also leave clues about your values and outlook on life. Do you approach challenges with optimism and resilience, or do you tend to complain and dwell on the negative? Women notice the energy you bring into their lives, and a positive, can-do attitude is both inspiring and contagious. It shows that you are someone who can navigate life's ups and downs with grace, which makes you an appealing partner. Finally, your personality isn't just about how you present yourself, it's about how you make her feel about herself. Women are drawn to men who make them feel seen, heard, and valued. Humor is a powerful tool in this regard because it often creates moments of shared laughter, which strengthens the emotional connection. Similarly, your ability to actively listen, respond thoughtfully, and adapt your energy to her needs makes her feel special and understood. In essence, your personality is a combination of qualities that reflect your character, energy, and emotional intelligence. Women notice how you navigate conversations, handle challenges, and engage with the world around you. By infusing your interactions with humor, authenticity, and a genuine interest in others, you leave an impression that lingers far beyond the initial encounter. A great personality isn't about being perfect, it's about being real, relatable, and irresistibly engaging. Chapter 4: How well-versed you are. Your ability to communicate effectively and confidently is one of the most striking traits women notice about you. Communication isn't just about talking, it's about how you articulate your thoughts, adapt to different topics, and, most importantly, make others feel heard and understood. A man who can carry a meaningful and engaging conversation naturally stands out in a sea of shallow or aimless exchanges. Being well-versed doesn't mean you have to be an expert in every subject. Rather, it's about showcasing intellectual curiosity and an interest in the world around you. Women appreciate men who can discuss a range of topics with depth and enthusiasm. Whether it's current events, travel destinations, art, history, or even pop culture like her favorite TV series, your ability to engage thoughtfully demonstrates a vibrant and versatile mind. A key component of being well-versed is showing genuine curiosity, not just about topics of conversation, but about her as a person. Ask questions that go beyond the surface level, such as her opinions, dreams, or unique experiences. When you show interest in her world, it creates a bond that feels personal and meaningful. Women notice and appreciate this kind of engagement because it conveys that you value her thoughts and perspectives. However, being well-versed goes beyond knowledge, it's also about how you deliver it. Women notice your tone of voice, the way you structure your sentences, and even the subtle nuances of your humor. Speaking with confidence and clarity is attractive, but coming across as arrogant or overly self-assured can be off-putting. The balance lies in being knowledgeable while remaining approachable and humble. Your ability to adapt your communication style to different situations is another sign of being well-versed. For example, you should be able to shift effortlessly between serious, thought-provoking conversations and light-hearted, playful banter. This adaptability keeps interactions dynamic and engaging, making you someone who's both mentally stimulating and fun to be around. Women notice this versatility and associate it with emotional intelligence, which is a highly attractive quality. In addition to your one-on-one conversations with her, women pay close attention to how you speak to others. Your interactions with friends, family, colleagues, and even strangers reveal much about your character. Are you polite, respectful, and attentive? Or do you interrupt, speak dismissively, or come across as impatient? These subtle behaviors don't go unnoticed. How you treat others reflects your overall attitude and values, and women naturally pick up on these cues. Engaging with her social circle is particularly important. Women observe how you interact with their friends or people around them during social gatherings. A man who can seamlessly join a group conversation, show genuine interest in others, and even bring a sense of humor to the table leaves a lasting positive impression. On the other hand, someone who appears disinterested, awkward, or dismissive may raise red flags. Another aspect of being well-versed is understanding when to speak and when to listen. Conversations aren't about dominating the discussion or showing off your knowledge, they're about creating a flow where both parties feel valued. Active listening is just as important as sharing your insights. Women notice when you're genuinely engaged in what they're saying, and this attentiveness makes them feel respected and understood. Your choice of words also plays a crucial role. Women pick up on subtle details, such as how you describe your experiences, express your emotions, or even joke around. A rich vocabulary and a knack for storytelling can captivate their attention. But it's not just about being eloquent. Authenticity matters just as much. Speaking from the heart, even if it's in simple terms, carries more weight than overly rehearsed or pretentious language. Humor is another critical element of being well-versed. Women appreciate men who can make them laugh and lighten the mood. A good sense of humor isn't just about telling jokes, it's about understanding timing, reading the room, and finding joy in everyday moments. Humor builds connection, eases tension, and creates a sense of shared happiness, all of which are incredibly attractive traits. It's also worth noting that women notice your body language while you're communicating. Are you maintaining eye contact, nodding in agreement, or leaning in slightly to show interest? These nonverbal cues enhance the impact of your words and reinforce the impression that you're engaged and present in the conversation. Lastly, being well-versed means being open to learning and growing. No one knows everything, and admitting when you don't understand something is not a weakness, it's a strength. Women respect men who are curious and willing to explore new ideas or perspectives. This openness not only keeps conversations fresh and exciting, but also shows that you're adaptable and willing to evolve. In summary, being well-versed isn't just about what you know, it's about how you connect with others through your words, tone, and actions. Women notice the effort you put into conversations, your ability to engage thoughtfully, and your respect for their opinions and feelings. Whether it's through humor, intellectual depth, or genuine curiosity, your communication skills play a pivotal role in making a lasting impression. Chapter 5: Your Imperfections. It may surprise you, but women notice imperfections almost immediately. This doesn't mean they're inherently turned off by them. In fact, your flaws can often make you more relatable and human. However, there's a significant distinction between imperfections that add charm and those that reflect neglect or carelessness. At the forefront is personal hygiene. Cleanliness is not just a basic standard, it's a clear signal of self-respect, organization, and attention to detail. A man who pays attention to grooming demonstrates that he values himself and others. Women notice things like fresh breath, well-maintained nails, and skin that's cared for. Neglecting these small but critical aspects can create a negative impression, no matter how good your other traits may be. Grooming goes beyond hygiene. Women pay attention to the little things, stray hairs in your beard, an uneven haircut, or wrinkles in your clothes. These details, while small, speak volumes about how much effort you put into presenting yourself. For example, a neatly pressed shirt suggests preparedness and pride in appearance, whereas a wrinkled or untidy outfit can come across as careless. Women pick up on these nuances, and they contribute significantly to their first impressions of you. On the flip side, certain imperfections can be endearing. A slightly crooked smile, a tousled hairstyle, or even a unique quirk in the way you laugh can make you memorable. These imperfections add personality and authenticity, qualities that women find deeply attractive. They make you stand out as a real, multidimensional person rather than someone trying to project a facade of perfection. Women appreciate genuine character far more than an overly polished image. The key is balance. While endearing imperfections make you relatable, you still need to show that you care about yourself. For instance, if you have a physical scar or other noticeable feature, owning it with confidence can make it a point of intrigue rather than insecurity. Women are drawn to men who embrace their flaws with grace and use them as part of their unique identity. Your posture and demeanor can also reflect your relationship with your imperfections. A man who slouches or avoids eye contact because he's self-conscious about his appearance will draw attention to those insecurities. Conversely, a man who carries himself with confidence, regardless of any perceived flaws, exudes an irresistible charm. Women notice when you're at ease with yourself, and that sense of self-acceptance is incredibly appealing. Additionally, imperfections in your lifestyle or habits can make an impression. For example, being a bit forgetful or slightly disorganized isn't necessarily a deal breaker. In fact, it can be seen as charming if you acknowledge and laugh about it. The key is to show that you're aware of these quirks and that you're not letting them define or derail you. This self-awareness turns potential negatives into positives, signaling emotional maturity and self-assurance. It's also important to understand that women notice and value growth. If you've overcome a flaw or are actively working on improving yourself, it demonstrates resilience and determination. For example, if you were once out of shape but have started going to the gym and eating better, women will notice the effort and dedication you're putting into self-improvement. The process of bettering yourself is often more attractive than the final result. While imperfections in appearance are often the most obvious, women also notice subtler flaws, like emotional unavailability or poor communication. These are areas where self-awareness and effort can make a significant difference. Being open about your challenges and actively striving to improve shows humility and a willingness to grow, traits that women find compelling. Your imperfections also create opportunities for connection. When you share a story about a mistake you made or an insecurity you've faced, it makes you more relatable and approachable. Women appreciate vulnerability when it's expressed with confidence and authenticity. It signals that you're comfortable enough in your own skin to be honest about who you are. Finally, women value men who understand the difference between accepting imperfections and excusing bad habits. Neglecting your health, ignoring personal hygiene, or refusing to work on areas of growth aren't charming flaws, they're signs of complacency. On the other hand, embracing your quirks while maintaining a foundation of self-care and effort strikes the perfect balance. In essence, your imperfections aren't something to hide, but to embrace wisely. They can make you more human, relatable, and memorable, provided they're paired with self-respect and a commitment to growth. Women notice and appreciate the effort you put into presenting the best version of yourself, while also valuing the unique traits that make you who you are. It's this blend of authenticity and care that leaves a lasting impression. Chapter 6: Physical Stature. Physical stature is one of the first things women notice about a man, but it's far more nuanced than simply height or build. While it's true that height and physique may initially catch a woman's eye, the way you carry yourself can make an even greater impression. Confidence, posture, and the energy you project can often overshadow the raw numbers of your physical dimensions. Your posture is a silent yet powerful communicator of who you are. A man who slouches or hunches over projects insecurity or lack of energy, whereas standing tall with your shoulders back conveys confidence, readiness, and a sense of purpose. This isn't about puffing up your chest or exaggerating your presence. It's about natural alignment and ease in your own body. A relaxed but upright posture signals that you're comfortable in your skin, which is inherently attractive. Fitness plays a key role in this equation, not just for aesthetic reasons, but as a reflection of your discipline and self-care. A man who takes time to maintain his physique through regular exercise demonstrates that he values his health and appearance. This doesn't mean you need to look like a bodybuilder. Even a modest level of fitness shows effort and commitment. Women are drawn to men who exhibit a sense of ambition and drive, and taking care of your body is one of the most visible ways to show these traits. Beyond fitness, the way you move can significantly enhance or detract from your physical presence. Smooth, deliberate movements suggest confidence and control, whereas jittery or fidgety behavior can come across as nervous or unsure. Pay attention to how you walk, stand, and even how you use your hands during conversations. Movements that are purposeful and calm create an aura of assurance that women notice immediately. Height is often talked about as a key factor in attraction, but it's not the definitive quality it's made out to be. Many women are far more influenced by how a man carries himself than by how tall he is. A shorter man with a commanding presence and self-assured demeanor can outshine a taller man who lacks confidence. It's about projecting strength and stability through your actions, words, and physicality. Your physical presence isn't limited to your posture and movements, it also includes the energy you bring into a room. A man who walks in with his head held high and exudes calm confidence naturally draws attention. Women are particularly attuned to these subtle cues. They notice how you take up space, whether you're relaxed and open or closed off and guarded. By projecting ease and self-assurance, you communicate that you're in control of your environment, which is an incredibly attractive trait. Grooming and personal hygiene are equally important aspects of physical stature. Women notice the details, whether your nails are clean, your hair is well kept, or your clothes fit properly. These small but significant factors show that you pay attention to your appearance and take pride in presenting yourself well. It's not about wearing expensive clothes or following every trend, it's about wearing clean, well-fitted attire that suits your personality and shows effort. Another vital aspect of physical stature is how you handle physical space. Do you respect the boundaries of others, or do you come across as intrusive? Women notice how you position yourself in relation to them and the people around you. Standing too close too soon can feel overwhelming, while keeping a comfortable distance initially signals respect and understanding of social dynamics. Mastering this balance creates an inviting and approachable presence. Physical stature also includes the way you use your voice. A steady, clear, and calm tone amplifies your presence. Speaking too quickly or hesitantly can make you seem unsure of yourself, while a deliberate and measured cadence adds to the perception of confidence. The sound of your voice is part of your physical expression, and it's one of the first things women subconsciously evaluate. Finally, your physical stature reflects your inner state. If you feel good about yourself, confident, strong, and at peace, it will naturally show in your body language, movements, and energy. Women are highly perceptive of authenticity, and when your external presence aligns with your internal confidence, the effect is magnetic. They're drawn to the seamless integration of your physicality with your sense of self. In the end, physical stature is less about meeting a societal standard and more about embracing and maximizing your unique qualities. By focusing on fitness, grooming, posture, and the way you carry yourself, you can project an aura of confidence and strength that goes far beyond physical measurements. Women notice these things immediately, and they speak volumes about who you are as a man. Chapter 7: Emotional Presence. Emotional presence is one of the most profound yet understated aspects of attraction. Women instinctively pick up on your emotional energy the moment you enter a space. They notice whether you exude calm confidence or radiate nervous tension. It's not just about what you say or do, it's about how you make them feel. A composed and attentive vibe can create an unspoken connection that words alone can never achieve. When your emotional energy is grounded and steady, you become a source of stability in a world often filled with chaos. Women are drawn to men who can project calmness, especially during challenging or high-stakes situations. It signals emotional maturity and self-control, qualities that are universally appealing. A man who can maintain his composure, even when under pressure, communicates that he's someone who can be relied upon, someone who won't crumble when life throws unexpected challenges his way. The way you engage with her and the people around you also plays a critical role. Being present in the moment is essential. When you're having a conversation, truly listen, don't just wait for your turn to speak. Maintain eye contact, not as a tactic, but as a genuine expression of interest and engagement. Women can tell when your attention is divided or when your mind is elsewhere, and it can be a major turn-off. On the other hand, when you're fully present, you create a sense of intimacy that makes her feel valued and understood. Being emotionally present doesn't mean you need to be overly expressive or constantly wearing your heart on your sleeve. Instead, it's about mastering the balance between openness and self-control. The Stoics, known for their emphasis on emotional mastery, provide a powerful framework here. They taught that a man should remain steady regardless of external circumstances. When you embody this principle, you not only gain control over your own emotions, but also become a source of reassurance for others. Women notice how you handle your emotions in everyday scenarios. For instance, if something unexpected goes wrong, a spilled drink, a rude comment from someone else, or a change of plans, how you react speaks volumes. Losing your temper or showing visible frustration signals a lack of control, while responding with grace and humor demonstrates strength and maturity. These small, seemingly mundane moments are where your emotional presence truly shines. The way you respond to her emotions is equally important. Women often test emotional presence, consciously or unconsciously, to gauge how you handle sensitive or challenging situations. If she's upset, anxious, or even just having a bad day, your ability to respond with empathy rather than impatience is crucial. This doesn't mean you need to solve her problems. Sometimes, all she wants is for you to listen and acknowledge her feelings. By doing so, you create a safe emotional space which deepens trust and connection. Your emotional energy also extends beyond one-on-one interactions. Women are highly attuned to how you carry yourself in social settings. Do you remain calm and composed in a crowd, or do you seem overwhelmed and uneasy? Are you able to navigate social dynamics with ease, or do you come across as awkward and unsure? Confidence in these situations doesn't mean being the loudest or most attention-seeking person in the room. It means exuding a quiet self-assurance that naturally draws others in. Another key element of emotional presence is patience. Attraction often builds over time, and rushing through moments or trying to force connections can create discomfort. Women notice when you allow things to unfold naturally, without trying to control or dominate the flow of interaction. This patience demonstrates that you are secure in yourself and that you respect her boundaries and emotional pace. It creates a sense of comfort that allows attraction to grow organically. Finally, emotional presence is about consistency. It's not enough to project calm and attentiveness in isolated moments. Women notice patterns over time. If you're warm and present one day, but distant and distracted the next, it creates uncertainty. On the other hand, a consistently steady emotional presence builds a foundation of trust and reliability. She'll feel that she can count on you, not just during the good times, but also when challenges arise. When you cultivate emotional presence, you go beyond surface-level attraction. You create a lasting impression that resonates on a deeper, more meaningful level. Women are drawn to men who make them feel safe, seen, and valued, and these feelings begin with the energy you bring to every interaction. By mastering your emotional state and projecting calm, steady confidence, you not only elevate your own life, but also become the kind of man women instinctively notice and remember. Now that you know what women notice first, it's time to put this knowledge into action. These are subtle yet powerful shifts that can transform how women perceive you. So, which of these traits are you already nailing, and which ones need work? Let us know in the comments and share your experiences. What's worked for you, or what have you noticed women respond to? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone who could use a boost in their self-presentation. Your journey to being unforgettable starts here. See you in the next episode.